I'm about to run this belt conveyor. Think there's gonna be any animals in it? Can I blame you for all that up there?
Nope.
Hey there. Welcome to the Wendling Farms YouTube channel. I'm doing a little box scraping this morning. This spot here I'm going over, we ran power and a water line across the whole driveway from back there to right here. Did that before harvest started, and I need to unhook this box grader, but before I did that I wanted to re-scrape this spot because it was starting to develop a dip in the driveway, so I wanted to smooth that out real quick before I got her unhooked. And then we're going to be setting up an auger to that grain bin. We're going to be shucking corn around the farmstead and putting it in the bin. How about that? Nice and smooth now. I'm about to run this belt conveyor. Think there's going to be any animals in it? All right, here we go. No animals. Yeah, I think so. We normally don't get to set things up in the field, but since it's so dry and there's no rain in the forecast, this is the best way to do it. Should have brought a radio with me so I could talk to him. Pretty nice view on top of here. Come on back. Hold it. Lower it down. All right, well, drive over pit's set up to go into this belt conveyor. I've got the auger strapped down, the spouts in position. This setup's ready to take some corn. So let's go to the field. Somebody sure did a nice job scraping the driveway here. The reason we were running a water line and a power line is because that's our storage tank. That'll hold water. We're gonna mix our own chemicals. Everybody start your engines. So last night before we went home, we filled the combines up with fuel and DEF. So that part's all done. I just need to grease my corn head before I get started today. There's 3 grease points on each row. So 36 grease zerks to hit on the corn head, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Everything on this combine's just black. Everything you touch, door handles, railings. This corn's filthy. Man, it's gonna be tough to find a bulk row. Oh, never mind. Look at this. Dad made this one easy. That's a heck of a planter skip. Wonder what happened here. That might be the easiest bulk row of the year. Oh, imagine that. Forgot to put up my safety stand. I always do that. Every time I drop that safety stand, I always forget to put it back up. You know, I'm pretty impressed that there's not a single weed in sight here in this planter skip. Let's try this again.
You're good, Roger.
Parking brake off. And here we go. Road mode off. Guidance engaged. Moving a little bit slow this morning until the shucks dry off a little bit more. They still are just a little bit damp, and this corn head's gonna need a rebuild after this season because of that reason right here. When there's any dampness to the stalks at all, the rows jam up, so it's triggering the slip clutch on the rows, not letting them feed. So I do one of these numbers, reverse the head, then I re-engage it, and we're fine. Now, if I really wanted it to feed, I could open my deck plates up and speed up the corn head. But when I do both of those things, it head shells like crazy because the corn's so dry. So I just go slower. Later in the day, I don't have any problems with it. I'm holding up the line here. Dad's on the tail. He's probably like, why in the heck are you going so slow? Well, Dad, I got rows jamming. Illinois football at 11 o'clock today against Purdue. My corn head sensors, something's caught. It won't let me put it down. So what's happened is something is wedged the sensor, probably on this right side, all the way up. So the automatic header is just pegging the whole thing up and it won't do anything else. This has happened before. It gets caught on this blue thing here. See? Yeah, so these things here feel the ground, and that's what controls your automatic header height. Load this part now.
Personnel in the game once again. Hudson will live in motion. And a downhill run. One tackle broken. Will Valentine breaks an arm tackle. Yogi and picks up a first down. Taj Rael with the tackle on the 24. What a look.
Oh, this is a cut. See it right there. Boom. With his left foot in the ground. And it gets away. Purdue with a little bit of face pass there. They're lucky they're not tacking on some extra yardage.
Charles Correa made that tackle for loss on 2nd and short. A little bit ago.
You know, when these things say that they're full, they're full. It's a pretty good load there. We're going head to head. Who's gonna move first? That cart's stuffed. We got 63,200 on it. And that cart over there has over 73,000. At least we got the combines empty. We're heading to the farm. We're gonna start filling a bin. This field's already opened up. I do need to open this part up a little bit more. Give us some more room next to this drive over pit area. Just getting started over here. So what we're gonna do while we're shucking around the farm is park a semi and hopper over this drive over pit and have that door cracked open. The auger carts will just pull up to that trailer, dump into that half of the hopper, and then it'll go straight into the bin. We're waiting on trucks to get back from the elevator, and or a truck, and then we can start putting corn in this bin. I've already got that cart loaded. Back hopper, he said. There's one rule when you got a truck and hopper in a corn stalk field: never back up. That's how you rip mud flaps off. Oh, he's hung up. Come on, lock it in. There she goes. Yep, you got her now. Come on. Whoa. Check this little handy thing out. This right here is custom. I'm gonna go to the top of the bin and make sure everything's going good up there. That's all closed up. Had to make sure, had to double check. That's looking pretty good there. I adjusted the spout so it's perfectly hitting the spreader. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. pretty handy to have this extra long auger. Got 4 rows in between me and I'm dumping on the go. Well, I think we're about ready to call it for the night. I can hear my clean grain elevator slapping around. It's gonna need tightened up. Grain tank's full. Dad's unloading right now. We're gonna have to shut her down for a second. Yeah, listen to this. Yeah, I can hear my clean grain elevator chain slapping, so I need to tighten that thing up. It was a good day of shucking corn. I'll be ready to do it all over again tomorrow. I'll tell you what happened. We left the crank on the hopper door. So whenever the hopper ran empty, the weight of the crank pulled that door open just a little bit more, overflowed the auger, and there we have a mess. Probably got $1 on the ground right there. Little crowded over here at the fuel station. This is the good stuff here. I didn't really talk much about it yesterday, but that right there is going to be our storage water tank for mixing our own chemicals. We're going to start doing that at the farm. There's an old well back by them pine trees that we haven't used for years, and we got it up and running. We got a storage tank, and we got to get all that set up at some point. So yeah, we're going to be mixing our own loads here at the farm and saving a lot of money. Holy cow, that chain's loose. My goodness.
You need to get a punch or something in there.
You think it's a little loose?
Yeah.
I don't even know how this was still working without slipping.
Yeah. You ain't got a lot of adjustment left.
Nope. So to tighten this chain up, loosen up this sprocket and slide it forward. I'm about out of adjustment here. Am I gonna have to take a link out of this?
That's what I'm thinking is gonna have to be done.
Let me take this chain off. Got it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna be in good shape now.
Pry it and that and go in the shaft above you.
Oh, I
and
see
then
what you
on the
mean.
shaft. And then see if you can hold it.
Oh, that's a heck of a lot better.
There you go.
We took a couple links out of this chain. We're in good shape now. I'm really surprised that chain wasn't slipping and causing me problems.
How fast you want to go, Michael? 4?
About 3.8 right now. Starting off a little bit slower than usual this morning. This cart's gonna have a heck of a load on it. Another 70,000 going in the bin. I was breaking through, grain tank full, doing a little switcheroo here. Okay. You know, the long auger is really nice and awesome until some situations like this. "20 foot, 30 foot, 20 foot. There we go. Now we got 70 feet of room here to dump on the go. 6, put the corn head down, and hammer time. There we go. Where you going? Hey Mom, I still got a full hopper. Well, we cleaned up one mess and now we make another one. This one's really not too bad at all. So belts get hooked up on this electric motor and that's what runs the whole deal. Belts broke and the pit is full. Can I blame you for all that up there?
Nope, not this time. Why, is there much up there?
Oh, the pit's full, but there's not really much of a mess now.
Well,
I need to get the backhoe. We're gonna scoop the corn out of that pit into the bucket so that we can get it fired up.
you said we.
You're gonna run the scoop and I'm gonna run the backhoe.
Hey, you want your sandwich?
Yeah, let's go eat lunch. Mission accomplished. We're back in action. This corn's so dry, it's loading like water in this bin. Looks like I got 24 rows here to pick up. We almost have this field knocked out. That doesn't look right. Well, this is snout number 2 of the season. I've got another snout in the shed. Yep, tore it up pretty good. Good as new, we're ready to roll. It's a real simple fix. It's just probably not a cheap fix. I'm sure those snouts aren't cheap. So that's the only downside of all of that. This field's done here at the farm, so we're gonna pack up, head down to the road, and open up a new field. From the combine to the cart, to the trailer, to the pit, to the auger, to the bin. So the best way to open up a field with a 12 row and an 8 row is I make a round on this end. I can dump heading back the other direction because I'm skipping these 12 rows next to the road. Dad's following me, so he'll need to make 3 passes. I make 2. He's gonna end up on that side. I'm gonna end up on this other side. We'll both go along the sides. Then we'll team up and do that other end. Same deal over there. I'll make a round, he'll make 3 passes. And then we'll both end up at the same corner of the field. We'll break through and let her eat. You know, these black cornhead snouts are just hard to see. I wonder if the red ones are a lot easier to see. I look down there and I can't see a snout at all. So after this round here, I'm gonna switch places with Dad. He's gonna hop in here. Grandpa's gonna run the 6130, and I'm gonna go be the bin manager. Dogger carts are just running back and forth from the farm to the field because we're just a mile away. Dad's having the enjoyment of picking all the point rows right there. There goes the 5th generation farmer. Here comes the 4th generation. My grandpa, my dad, and my uncle, all 3 making a pass right there. All right, now it's time for the 6th generation to go be the bin manager. So the rear hopper's empty, the front one's unloading right now. Still got about half a load. Auger cart's pulling up right now. So, combines are rolling. That's the main thing. Keep the combines rolling. I'm gonna climb up here and check the bin level. Got about 2 rings left. Well, I'm back in the combine. The bin's just about full, so we're loading up stuff and we're gonna finish off the bin in the morning. So we're gonna load up these 2 carts and that should fill up the bin in the morning. So we don't have much longer out here in the field. Well, that does it for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe, click that thumbs up, drop a comment down below. I enjoy reading and responding to the comments, so go ahead and do that if you feel like it. Thanks so much for watching. Everybody take care, and we'll see you later.